Good morning and happy Monday. Happy Monday. That's right, I said it. It's a happy Monday morning. And if you woke up this morning, you are blessed. Know that you are blessed. Know that you have been given another chance to get it right. Know that you have been given another chance to make the most of the life that you have been given. Okay, so check this out. I know it's somebody that woke up this morning that was like, oh, I'm so glad it's a short week since Thanksgiving is this week. Or somebody who may have to work is like, whew, I hope it's slow this week. Or I know it's going to be busy. Or I ain't no telling what this week is going to be like because of Thanksgiving. Or it's probably going to be slow. No matter what your circumstances, you got to understand the blessing that you have on this Monday morning to even be alive. If you are watching this right now, know that you are blessed. Know that you have been favored by God to be given another chance. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time complaining, or what you may not even realize is complaining. Don't waste your time doing that, because today you've been given an opportunity to make the most of the day, of this day. Okay? So today is Monday. This is my Monday motivation for y'all. This is my Monday motivation, okay? If you find yourself in a space where you're not feeling completely grateful and you're not able to pull out the joy, pull out some happiness, pull out some gratitude for this day that you have been given, then I want you to think about this. Everybody didn't make it. There are some people that was here yesterday. They didn't wake up this morning. There were some people that were here last week. They did not make it. They're not here this morning. They're not here to give thanks. They're not here to be able to even be given a choice to complain. So you can choose to either complain or find things, that aren't right in your life. We all are going through something right now. Everybody. I don't care from the top to the bottom. Everybody's going through something. So you can choose to see the good and see the blessing in today, in your circumstance, no matter how good or bad your circumstance may be, especially if you're going through a hard time right now. You can choose happiness. You can actually choose to make up your mind of what's your next steps you're going to take to change your situation if you don't like it. If you don't like your situation, change it. Just change it. Just start. And it sounds so simple. It sounds like, something you hear all the time, and it kind of irritates. If it kind of irritates you, because I know that feeling. I personally know that feeling of hearing, if you don't like your circumstances, change it, because it's not as easy as it sounds, right? It's like, well, how do I change it? That's the big question. It's like, well, how do I change it? I'm going to tell you how you change it. One step at a time, one task at a time, one plan at a time, one goal at a time. You have to be focused on where you're trying to go in life. What do you want to do? And if you don't know the answer to that question, it's time for you to sit down and really take some time and figure out what you like, what you don't like. What do you like to do? What gives you energy? What brings you joy? What energizes you? That right there is key. If it's something that energizes you and it doesn't drain you, you need to be looking at that like, okay, how can I make this part of my life? How can I begin to take my life in this direction where I'm doing something that energizes me on a daily basis? Because if you are in a job, in a relationship, in a friendship, in any circumstance, a life situation, and it's draining the life out of you, you owe it to yourself. You must find a way to change that situation. You must find a way, even in the midst of the circumstance that's not favorable for your life. You must find a way to use your skills, your talents, use your energy and put it towards something that's going to energize you to counter the thing that you're in right now. Because it's not as easy as I'm about to quit my job and go and live my dream. It's not that simple. And that's the case for most people. It's like, I can't just quit my job, change my life, and make it all different now, even though I don't like my situation. So what you have to do is find that thing. Figure out what you like to do. Figure out what energizes you. And set aside some time to dedicate your actions towards doing the thing that energizes you. And what you will find is that you won't feel so drained all the time. You'll feel more compelled to keep doing that thing, whatever it is. I don't care if it's writing, if it's doing hair, if it's, photography, if it's doing nails, if it's creating videos, if it's editing videos, if it's organizing, if it's motivating, whatever it is, if it's singing, whatever it is, if you dedicate some time to doing the thing that energizes you, you're going to find that you're going to be more drawn, to do it again, to do it again, to do it again. And where your focus goes, your energy, your body, everything else will follow. Seriously. So whatever you focus on is what will grow in your life. Whatever you focus on will grow in your life. So if you're focused on your unfortunate situation, your current circumstances, your financial, struggles right now, your need for money, your in debt, whatever it is, your kids are acting crazy, or your spouse is not appreciating you. If you focus on those things, it's gonna grow. Focus on the things that you want to see manifest in your life. That's the way to change your life. This is your Monday motivation, y'all. Come on. Don't look at it like, oh, it's a short week. Praise God. Praise God you here. Thank God you here. Thank God you've been given another chance for today. You know what I'm saying? So my message today is simple. It's always so simple. Doesn't mean it's easy, but it's always simple. And my message today is be grateful that you woke up this morning. If you are watching this, know that you are favored. Know that you are blessed. Know that you have been given another chance, another opportunity. What are you going to do with your time? Don't waste your time complaining, because complaining and finding what's not working in your life is the biggest waste of time there is. I promise you. When you take your focus and you focus on, okay, what can I do to change my life? What can I do to feel better? Where in your area what area in your life can you start in to begin to change? I don't care if it's like, let me eat healthier so that I'll be more energized. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. If you eat one more healthy meal today than you normally do, if you don't pick up the bag of chips or the box of cookies or whatever today, you've done something different. So much of the time we look at everything in its entirety, and not understanding that it's the small things, it's the small steps. It's one step at a time. It's the small steps that make the big difference, that paints the bigger picture. Whatever you're doing today, remember this. Whatever you're doing today, in this moment, at the next moment, in the moment after that, you are literally creating your future. Whatever you're thinking about in this moment, in the next moment, in the moment after that, you are literally creating your future. Now, when you think about that in that manner, you'll get real serious about what you're thinking, what you're focusing on, and especially what you're saying. Watch the words that come out of your mouth, because whatever you are speaking on a consistent basis is what's going to show up in your life. It just is what it is. These are principles of life. I didn't make it up. I didn't make this up. So y'all, I want you to be blessed and be happy that it's Monday morning. Be happy that, you've been given another chance. You may not see saying something as simple as, I'm glad it's a short week because of the holidays, as complaining. But in a sense, it really is. It's like, you've been given a whole nother week, period. Period. That's it, that's all. So I want y'all to have a blessed Monday. I want you to smile. I want you to choose to be happy despite your circumstances. And even if you don't feel, because I know how it is, even if you don't feel happy and you feel like it's so hard to be happy, I'm not saying deny your feelings, because some of us are going through things that, it's hard to smile through. It's hard to smile through. So if you're in that type of situation, the best thing you can do is just thank God. Just keep on thanking God. Just know God got you. Just know that it's going to get better. That's the way to come out of that. I'm not saying deny your feelings, deny your circumstances. If they are really a dire situation and you find it hard to smile, the way to happiness, the way to get to the point where you can smile, is to acknowledge that you're still here. It's to stay in a state of gratitude. Like, I'm thankful I'm here. I know my situation isn't the best. This is a hard time in my life. I'm going through this, I'm going through that. Still remain grateful, because gratitude changes your circumstances. Gratitude allows you to receive more of what you're really needing in your life. Gratitude allows your circumstances to change because you're grateful exactly where you are, no matter how dire the situation may be. All right, so I want y'all to have a blessed Monday. That is my message today. Y'all be blessed.